All right now. All right now. We gonna do it. This is how we gonna do it. We gonna do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up on this morning, this Monday morning? To some places. It's evening time over here. Yo, let's talk about this Killer Cameron and Mase. Oh my God, y'all got me started. Y'all got me started on here. In my opinion, let's go. This is my opinion. It's just like an asshole because everyone has one, right? You know what? Off top. Off top. I think Mase has had something against Cameron ever since he missed that goddamn shot for the game. If you seen Killer Season, I'm gonna remind you at the end of this audio. Remember when he missed that shot? Excuse me. I think that if you look at the look on his face, that was real. Mase was mad. He was pissed off. And I still think that Mase holds that up against Cameron over his head for years, even though they don't talk about it. That's just what I think. Because they were serious athletes. If you can believe that, or if you want to believe that, they were serious athletes. They was trying to do something with this shit, And that's something they leans towards, before everything else that happened in New York, according to them and everything like that, or at the same time or whatever. But for the most part, they were serious athletes, from which it appeared. Okay, now another one off top. Y'all need to slow the fuck down. Y'all need to slow down. You know what? It's pretty much. I guess it's over now. I mean, I didn't say anything at first. I was gonna say something, but I was like, wait a minute. Let me go ahead and y'all calling this the next ether. Y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping. I mean, first of all, y'all act like Mase got some like Rakim flow. Y'all act like Mase got some Big Daddy Kane flow or some Kool Moe Dee flow, when it comes to, dissing dudes and everything. Mase ain't no battle rapper. Like, what are y'all talking about? I mean, seriously. I mean, y'all acting like this, like, y'all acting like the third time when Jordan retired, pretty much. That's the way y'all acting. I mean, I'm sitting here just laughing at dudes. Like, ooh, he got him. Yo, I know it's been a while. It looks like lyrics are coming back, right? Lyrics are coming back, right? Y'all been so infused. I don't give a fuck, too. Y'all niggas been so infused. Everybody been so infused. Females, males, all ethnicities. I didn't mean to throw, the niggas out there and everything like that. But, I'm excited, You understand what I'm saying? I'm excited. And y'all been infused with trap music so much. Y'all been listening to so much trap music. A Mase verse got y'all going crazy. A Mase verse. Now, look, I look at it like this. The people who do not craft lyrics, which are the fans, fanatics, hip-hop fans, fans of music, whatever, some are not receptive to the formula, the elixir, the caliber of words, how to pick them apart, how to distinguish words, bar for bar. I mean, you have a lot of people who do these lyrical analysis and everything like that, and I don't know. It's like, why did y'all start doing that now? All of a sudden, I don't know if they've been doing it or whatever, but it's like some of these dudes, you don't have to analyze their lyrics. I mean, the shit is just for face value, and I'm gonna explain why. Now, for the visual concept, as far as distinguishing words and everything, the message, the subliminal message, all that stuff, the shit requires an acquired taste, and for me, I'm coming from both sides, meaning I am the listener and I am the participant. I've been listening to music my whole entire life. Music to me is mental medication, the frequencies, not the bad ones, none of that like that. I've been writing since an adolescent. People must get this through their heads when you notice me speaking on certain things, and in this case, it's music. I have been writing lyrics every day for 21 years. I have so many unfinished songs, 1-verse songs, 2-verse songs, all verses, no chorus. I've recorded roughly over 1,000 songs that no longer exist anymore because they were only on compact disc. I didn't know anything about external hard drives. I was probably dumbfounded to USB drives. Windows 98 and XP was all I could work with. You know, XP was the next best thing in line after Windows 98, I guess. They had no access to no Macs and nothing like that. Hell nah. Couldn't afford it. Didn't have nobody who had it. And if they had it, they were stingy with the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I would be too, you know. But I say this to say this. Mase Flow. I mean, you mother... I be listening to certain dudes who do this, like they just do this on a daily. I mean, they talk about everything. I ain't gonna say no names or nothing like that because, you know, some of them are known, some of them are not. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just looking at everybody hopping on Mase's bandwagon after like what? How many years? I mean, how many albums does Mase really have? I think it's 2. Cam said 2 albums in 20 years. Now, I'm a fan of Cam'ron. He's one of my top 10 rappers from New York of all time. Easily in the top 10. Easily. Mase, hell no. And I like Mase. Like I said, he seemed like a cool dude, you know, with swag back in the day with the, you know, the suits, the shiny suits and everything. Anything I touch, I booze. You know, all that stuff, you know. Don't push me, 'cause I'm close to the edge. That's his flow. The same as Can't Nobody Hold Me Down flow. That's the same flow he got. He hasn't evolved from that. And you motherfuckers can't see it. I had to throw it out there. I had to throw a motherfucker out there one time. You motherfuckers can't see that. Mase has not evolved. What's his excuse? He's still alive. I don't understand why people don't analyze that. I mean, give him props. But come on. With the rise of social media, you know, this generation we live in, you know, everybody blows everything up more than what it should be. I mean, listen to Cam's early albums compared to his recent ones. Mixtapes, whatever. His flow evolved just like mine did. Mentioned in the songs I recorded back in like 98. I evolved. I don't sound like I did in 98 or 2003 or 2008 or 2013. Mase still sounds the same. Not his voice. His construction is well dated. His construction is just dated. It's just like, I mean, come on now. I mean, look, anybody can rap. We all know this. All you got to do is put time into it like anything else. You may not be the best or the top performer, but for the most part, you can rap. You can talk about anything you want. Now that that's out the way, let me say this. People will say, yeah, you know, Cam rhyme technique is dated. In my opinion, that's not the case. For example, Nas, love him to death. But he picks the trashiest I won't remember in 2 years ass beats. But that goes with his flow probably, you know. Cam, on the other hand, you know, he picks the right tracks. I mean, now remember, y'all, I'm a beat maker. I have the characteristics of a producer. When I'm producing the track, I go into the mindset of a producer with all the equipment and all software at hand, from which I do lack, but I can still make magic with what I do have. I mean, come on. Heat makers. The heat makers. Just alone. I mean, say what y'all want about Cam Flow, but he fucks with some hard ass producers, you know, which, you know, sautés his flow, if you will, you know. It illuminates his shit. His formula is more believable than Mase's, period. Now, I'm not going to go into more. I'm not finna go into Mase going from Murder Mase to Preacher back to Murder Mase. I mean, his flow just needs some type of adjustment. Even when, you know, when he came back with that welcome back shit, everybody thought Mase was back. I mean, back, I think it was like 2003, 2004, I think, senior in high school. I'm sitting in the car looking at niggas like, Mase is trash. He been trash. What are y'all talking about? He just doesn't seem like he listens too well to me. And I understand he has a speech problem or whatever, you know, and everything like that. But, I mean, okay. I just feel, you know, the better you listen, the better you are with your choice of words. I mean, he doesn't sound like a reader either, you know what I'm saying? And neither really does Cam, but that should be his advantage. Do you understand that? That should be his advantage. I expect more, a whole lot more from somebody like him. Like I said, you're still alive. The ones that have died young never got to evolve, and we know who they are. So, like I said, what's Mace's excuse? Other people are seriously content with that, with the Oracle. Oh, Cam finished. He's done. Put the fork in him. Oh, he's over. He ethered him. Oh my Lord. Hashtag, get the fuck out of here. Seriously. I mean, how many rappers have Cam battled or beef with on wax, and how many were MCs? Rappers versus MCs. You answer that. I mean, either way, Cam never fell off. Never. He's never fell off. No one hasn't ended his career or even came close to. He wasn't a part of the Children of the Corn, yeah, and all that, but so fucking what? Where are they now? I'll wait. Now, fuck that, I ain't gonna wait because I ain't got that much time. Dipset can break up, get back together, slap the shit out of each other, but you'll always remember the diplomats. I mean, come on, like, the linguistics of this shit is even more important. May should have murdered Cameron if it was really like that. People will say, yeah, but he did. Yeah, to y'all he did, but then he chooses a Jay-Z beat. That garbage shit. That shit was garbage. Even on his album, I don't like that shit. It's just a fucking loop. Pretty much a loop with like a quick breakdown and it goes right back to the loop or whatever. That shit is garbage. It ain't no battle song either. It ain't nothing like that. I mean, the beat is running away from you. It's not trying to collide with you and blend with you, nothing like that. I mean, what he said was just simple as hell. I mean, take a few incidents from the timeline of his timeline between him and Cam, throw him in a song, and people think he got him. I mean, he should have recorded at least 2 more verses that said, and by the way, bruh, this is how and why I'm better than you, just to finish him off. Overkill, nigga. When you battle rap, you have to overkill him to make him think. Make him really have to think about what the hell he's going to respond to that formula. That's the formula. You nuke the shit. Napalms, sulfur. You annihilate any goddamn future response. That's how you really supposed to do it. But you know this and everything like that. Nah, I don't think y'all really, I don't know. I just think y'all just really want attention for yourself sometimes when y'all speak on this stuff. I'm not saying everybody and everything, but when y'all talk about Mace ain't get shit. Mace ain't get nothing. Like, for example, in my years, I've had battles with guys face to face and over wax. It's a different formula when you're battling. When you have to be an assassin, not some fucking would-be killer who gun jams and then you take one between the eyes. Nah. It's easier to battle people you don't know because you can make up anything about them, which gives them, which gives the audience a visual, pretty much. You're a character in my movie. I can make you up to whatever I want you to be. Now, it's hard when you know the person because, you really have to either watch what you say or try, to make it just as simple as plain, you know what I'm saying? Because you might say some shit to get your ass whooped or shot or something like that. Who knows? People think that makes it better that they know one another. I mean, dudes come at me. I'm prepared for whatever caliber they are or what they might think they are, pretty much. Mace's diss track was just like a poor written, produced, and directed movie. It was trash. It was trash. I mean, I didn't raise an eyebrow or nothing. I listened to it. I didn't even have to listen to it over again. I heard what he said. I make music like I write movies. It's structured, well thought out, and premeditated. Even if I just put some simple shit together over an industry beat, I'm still treating it like it's no copyrights, pretty much. Why? For one, I own the lyrics, not the beat. So no one has ever made more than 2 diss songs or tracks on me. besides this one guy from the Bronx. He wouldn't give up. Even though his people told him, he got you. This was 2011, back when there was a website called YouNow.com. It was very popping. Then there was the hottest MC competition. I know Bonds Malone was one of the judges. Yeah, he was one of the judges. And guess who was in this competition? I was. So this is now me and this guy from the Bronx starting to go at it. He came in trying to slash everybody's throat, which I didn't blame him, but he came across the wrong guy. Me. Now, if y'all think that I'm making this shit up, just call Bonds Malone if you know him. He peeped who were the Titans and everything like that. And then, the two Titans went at and everything. Even in the preliminary rounds, he peeped the whole who's the Titans and everything like that. And extra shit, extra tracks, all you can upload. That website was called imeem.com, IMEEM.com, which MySpace bought out or some shit like that, but it no longer has its own domain. So my man from the Bronx came at me. I recorded 5 tracks. After the first one, and I only had to use 3 of them. And I produced some simple ass tracks just so you can hear what I'm saying. It wasn't nothing too fancy and everything like that. If I have to use more than 3, then you pretty much purposely warmed me up. And that's what he did, and that's what he got. And after the 3rd track, there was no response. No response. Directly, only subliminals following it up to the latter parts of the competition. Did I win? Nah, I didn't win. It wasn't because of my lyrical ability. I bought the wrong type of goddamn webcam. They said to me in the beginning, they was like, the audio was good, but we can't see you. So then in the end, Bonds Malone, he was like, yo, the audio was trash, but we could see you. We can see you, but we can't hear you. So I was in the catch-22 anyway. I was between a rock and a hard place. And he had to be an apologist for me. And I hated that shit. I hated it. Because he said, you should have kept your old webcam. We could barely see you, but, we could at least hear you, which I should have did. But I thought it was about the visual and the audio, so that was at last minute though. So, but anyway, I got $96 for making the competition anyway. So take all that and compare it to Mace and Cam'ron. Sometimes I don't think people really process this shit. So, just try your best. Some will say that why does it take more than 1 diss track if you're that hot? Why did it take Nas and Jay a few tracks? There are rarely one-hit quitters, especially ones that end careers. There's always going to be the back and forth until someone gives in, doesn't respond due to music politics, and public relations and PR and shit like that, etc. The only one that I can see that came to mind was No Vaseline, and even Ice Cube put thought into that shit. Come on. All the diss tracks of all time and everything like that. Y'all talk about this is the next fucking Ether, and sit the fuck down. Sit down. Please sit down. Please. Oh, my goodness gracious. I just can't believe, oh my God, let's break down his lyrics. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. He chose the right track. Ice Cube chose the right track. It even had Yella in the corner like, God damn. I saw the movie. What did Easy say? Easy said, we need to just go into the studio and end his career. Well, Yella say, I don't know about all that. Same shit with Mace. Mace can't hold a candle to Cam'ron with the entire package. Yes, I said it. Is Mace lyrically better than Cam'ron? He might, and I strongly say might, just by a few centimeters. But that's all. There is nothing special about Mace. There's nothing special. There's never has been nothing special about him. And next year, all y'all motherfuckers is going to be talking about, y'all not going to be talking about, remember how Mace dissed Cam? Oh, shit. Man, fam, he got him. I remember that. Y'all going to be on some other shit. Y'all ain't going to be talking about no goddamn Oracle next year around this time. I know y'all not. I just looking for the next issue or incident to talk about, which is fine. Mace track was not a grain of salt, but it was more like a grape.
and grapes don't hurt. So before I go, then you got people, prejudging Cam's. I forgot what it was. I thought it was Black Friday, but then it was dinner time. They hadn't even heard it yet. They had heard like a snippet, and some people was like, "Oh no, that was trash." Like, what are you talking about? Are we listening to the same music? Are we? We must not be listening to the same track or whatever. And like I said, yeah, I'm a fan of Cam, just like I'm a fan of Mace, but I got Cam over Mace any day. Any day. I mean, like I said, Mace was cool back in 96, 97, 98, 99 or whatever. That was it. That was his run. Come on now. Mace ain't had no lyrics, no shit that made me be like, God damn. No, like I said, he got that "Don't Push Me, 'Cause I'm Close to the Edge." That same song he did with Diddy. That's what it sounded like to me. Anytime that song come on the radio, I change it because I just don't like it. I just don't like, the way his delivery and everything like that. I just never got in tune to it. And that's just me. And Cam only showed a snippet and everything. I heard the whole one and everything. That's why I waited to do this video, because I was gonna do it on the weekend, but I was like, no, let me wait. Let everybody get their shit out the way first, so then I can come in. Because now some people looking stupid now, because everybody's like, oh shit, now everybody trying to explain why everybody retracting their shit now and everything, because Cam came back and everybody's like, I don't know, some people still say, yeah, Mace got him or whatever, but now we hear that the beef is over, right? Now people apologizing for being apologists for Mace, talking about I don't know if he got to leave or not. I don't know if he got to leave Harlem. Cameron said he was leaving Harlem. Is he gonna leave Harlem again? He signing with P Diddy and all that. I didn't give a fuck about all that shit. I don't care about all that shit, But like I said, his shit was garbage. It was garbage. I mean, remember, Cam has always had that comical, serious flow. He would talk about you, Mace to me he's just a C-list rapper. I mean Nelly. I know I can name some old Nelly songs and some old Will Smith songs that was better than that. And they wasn't dissing nobody. Mace is a C-list rapper. I mean, Will Smith and Nelly in their prime were just story Mace. If they came at him or whatever. Yeah, I said it. Will Smith and Nelly. I put them over Mace. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, y'all treat them like bubblegum rappers and shit like that. Y'all know what time it is, pretty much. From the scale from 1 to 10, I give it a 3.5, only because that's about how long the track was. Scale from 1 to 10, 3.5. Calm down. Give Mace credit. Calm your asses down. Give him credit. He said, he pretty much said, fuck you, and you missed the last shot, and I'm still pissed off. Like I said, maybe that's why, or what the beef was really all about. Cameron missed that last shot in Killer Season when he showed the clip. Mace walked off with his face all frowned up and everything like that. I think that's really what's it about. He just can't get over that last shot. Truth be told, point taken, bluntly, the track was garbage. Let's see how far else it goes on. Let's see if it keeps going on. But I guarantee, I put money on it. Cam's still going to be on top. What'd he say and Paid in Full? As Rico? I ain't snitching on nobody from Harlem. Now, I ain't snitching nobody from Harlem. I'll give you a couple cats in D.C. doing their thing, but I ain't snitching nobody in Harlem, because when I come home, I'm still going to be the king.